Welcome to Spirits Are Talking, hosted by Lisa Silverman. Join us every Tuesday night for live on-air psychic medium readings, crystal energy healings, oracle card readings, chakra balancing, and so much more. Host Lisa Silverman is a natural-born intuitive, psychic, medium, and spiritual life coach, working professionally in the metaphysical healing arts since 2015. Lisa communicates with loved ones and pets that have passed on for emotional healing and answers. Not to mention, she is an established interior designer since 2009, focusing on feng shui, modern design, and house healings by creating a harmonious energy flow for her clients. Now, your host of Spirits Are Talking, Lisa Silverman.
Hi, welcome. Hello again. Sorry, I wasn't here last week. I took a week off and had to do a few things that was really important. So I'm so grateful to be back. And I know you can be anywhere in the world, and I appreciate you being here with me tonight. It's a Tuesday at 7, our normal time. Oh, wow. I see all the comments. I didn't even have the comments on. Thank you all so much for joining me. So we've been going through it. I think there's a lot of shifting going on, and thank you. I'm seeing the comments. I'll address them in a minute for sure. I think there's a lot going on as a collective, and we're being tested and challenged right now. I know I am, and there's so many ways to move through things. We're human, so you can't always be completely neutral. And you can't always be hysterical. So it's finding the balance, which I've been finding lately, and freaking out and being hysterical. For example, I've had an ant invasion that kind of sent me over the roof. Okay, the moon, crazy. And anybody having ants? Because it's bizarre. So what's the lesson? It's, there's a spiritual thing, which I'll read more about, but the gist was being in community, learning lessons in your spiritual, I don't know, but I'm going to Google that later. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate your time and being here. We're going to pull some people up. I'm just random. I don't have any notes, but a friend of mine, if you will, someone I care about very much, is going through something, and they are not going to stay married, it looks like, and not on their part, on the spouse's decision. And it was related to the soul and their spirituality. So I want to just say, and I was talking to my producer, Todd, who's going to be pulling people up at random, is that there's so many roads to God, the universe, your higher power, that you don't have to pick one. I mean, I was lucky, and I was raised with a very progressive mother, which I've shared with you many times, who believed in your higher power, that there's so many roads to God. I was exposed to a lot of religions growing up, even though I was raised in a Jewish family. And that was, important. But back to my friend, their spouse didn't like their spirituality, them evolving, them going towards the light and finding things out and being more spiritual and doing Reiki and rising higher. And so their spouse has decided to end the marriage. And even though my friend also gave up on a lot of their dreams and on putting their spirituality aside, and it doesn't work. I'm just going to say that whatever your core beliefs are, this is just my opinion, what I know to be true, that I lived myself. Whatever your core beliefs are, or your core beliefs, you cannot give them up for someone else, whether it's religion, whether it's your spirituality, whether it's your, orientation to the world, whether you're straight, gay, whatever it is. You can't give that up for someone else, because that's your soul. So I just want you to be aware that like my spirituality is so sacred, and you cannot give it up for a person. You can try, but anybody have a thought on that? That's my belief. And I had my own awakenings regarding it, and I stayed true to myself, and it hasn't been hard, but I was dying on the vine, and now I'm thriving. So we have to do what's best for us. And I hope everyone's doing well out there. That's enough about my little, sermon about really following your soul, and whatever light and whatever direction you go is yours. And you can't give that up for anyone, whatever religion you are, whatever level of spirituality or not. Be you, okay? And rock you. And if people don't like it, then then F you, okay? That's what I gotta say. So having said that, how is everyone doing? People are commenting, agree. Nice to see you. Thank you all for joining me. I see Angela, Taylor, Courtney, Gina, Kim, Selena, a bunch of people. Thank you so much. Soul level, deep spirituality. I'm going to read some comments. People agree. It's true. Okay. Mallory, I'm sorry, you just lost your cat. Trying to figure out if he's passed or just lost. Hi, Mallory. I feel like your cat is just lost. It's going to come back for sure. Let me see. I'm using my pendulum. If you're listening, my pendulum's saying, yes, the cat is lost. Cat's still alive. Yep. He's going to come back. Sorry, though. I know it's nerve-wracking. Excuse me. I have a little cold. Happy to see you all again, too. Okay, so I'm going to pull an oracle card as a collective, and let's tap into the energy that's going on for all of us right now, because it's chaotic. It's spring cleaning. It's dumping. We were warned about 2023 being a huge year for change, and astrologers have been saying this for about 10 years, I think. So, it was like, it's going to be kind of a wild ride, but I didn't think that we needed to buckle up so tight for this wild ride, like the Disneyland wild roller coaster. So it's how we manage it, right? So let's see what the energy is. I'm going to use the Dreamweaver's Oracle deck, my new favorite deck. I'm still learning it. And I always read the guidebook, because there could be a sentence in there that is meant for you. And if I didn't read it, then you wouldn't get it. And that would be pointless. So what do we need to know as a collective for our highest good? What do we need to know for a collective? Oh, this is interesting. What the Weaver Spirit knows. Look at that card. It's very beautiful. It's card number 20. Interesting. We're in 2020. And what the winter spirits know. Interesting. Obstacles that are divinely timed, the season to rest, slowing down to regroup. Obstacles are placed in our path for a purpose, to slow us down. If you encounter ice, you need to proceed with caution. If you encounter a no, maybe a yes will come from a new source. If you encounter a mountain, you need time to figure out whether you should climb it, walk around it, or dig a tunnel through it, or choose another path altogether. Regardless of the form the obstacle takes, the winter spirit knows what sometimes you need to put something on ice until a better time. If something isn't working right now, trust that it's not meant to, at least not yet. What the winter spirit knows is that the season of slowing down to complete a dream is upon you now. Take advantage of this time to regroup, rethink your choices, and make a plan. Only after you've rested and surrendered will you receive the wisdom that heralds the time of regeneration and rebirth. And who knows, perhaps the obstacles in your path you've been planning for may have melted away by then. Wow, wow, wow. This resonates for me. Anybody else? Excuse me. Excuse me. Anybody else resonate? Jessica says, yes, it's been crazy. People are trying to change you. Again, with the whole thing about mediums and card readers being evil, blah, 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 always dealing with this family member. Wow. Yeah. Oracle card readers and mediums are getting hit so hard. Excuse me, I have a cold on social media. There's a lot of imposters. So, having said that, a little housekeeping. Please don't get scammed by anybody with Spirits Are Talking besides the only one Spirits Are Talking on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and Facebook. I will never DM you for money. I will never solicit you for a reading. I will never say, hey, I saw my live. You look sad. So please don't get fooled. There's so many fake accounts. Okay. So did that card resonate about thinking, time to realign? Maybe your plan needs to be put on ice. And I'm thinking, how am I going to apply that to myself? And it totally resonates with me. So I hope you guys got something out of that too. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards. We'll see if mediumship comes through. I'm always divinely guided by spirit on Spirits Are Talking. And it's through me that I serve. It's a vessel to communicate with you and your loved ones on the other side. If you don't know about me, go to spiritsaretalking.com. You can read about me on my website. And thank you so much for joining me. I'm a medium. I'm an interior designer. And I'm an oracle card expert and a lot of other divination systems. I do a lot of healings. So if you'd like to check it out, go to spiritsaretalking.com. Okay. And thank you so much. Anybody want to get in the queue? Go to, if you're on TikTok, go to Spirits Are Talking on Facebook or YouTube. I have to look at my TikToks on. Okay. Anybody in the queue? Let's see. Private chat. Let me see. Okay. Perfect. Bring them up, Todd. Thank you. Hi.
Hello.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
We've met a few times, haven't we?
Yes, we have a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. And how are you doing, Philip?
I'm good. I'm good.
It's nice to see you.
Just curious if anybody has come through.
No, but last time I remember was pretty wild, but I didn't pull you up, right?
No, well, you didn't pull me up, but you connected with my parents.
Yeah, that was so wild, right? I'm like, I have a George and a Georgia. And I'm like, wait a minute. And you said, that's my parents.
That's my parents, yes.
And they had messages for you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, I it's not fair because I know you and I've worked with you a few times privately. But can I mention one thing that was really incredible? And I'm not going to mention what, but before I got on a session with you, something was happening to me. And I was like, oh, this isn't my energy. Remember that?
Yes.
Can I mention it or not really?
Sure, go ahead. I don't care.
Okay. This is so interesting. You're cool. Thanks, Philip.
Go ahead.
Okay, because this was really powerful, right?
Right, yeah.
I want to share this because you're here, and if you have no shame, I don't either.
I have no shame.
I know. Okay, so this is going to be kind of funny, and if you want to pee in your pants, feel free. But
not anymore.
No, I know.
Oh.
Don't spill the beans.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm kidding. Okay, this is a great example of energy. And I didn't know Phil was going to be on, and I'm going to pull a card for you in a second, but I want to tell this story within a minute or so. Okay, so Philip books a session with me. I never know who my clients are unless they're repeat clients, which I work with, monthly, biweekly, whatever. So before the Zoom, I always get hit with energy. So I had to go to the bathroom, which happens. So I go, and then I had to go again. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. And then I had to go pee again and again 4 times. And I had 5 minutes to see this client. So I'm like, this is so crazy. This cannot be my energy. So I get on the Zoom and I meet you, right?
Yep.
And the second thing I say, except for, hi, nice to meet you, I remember saying, okay, I know this is kind of crazy and very personal, but by any chance, are you having a pee problem?
I had been going to the restroom more often than normal.
Right. And I said, excuse me, I'll be right back, and went to the bathroom. And that was just like within 10 minutes before the session. But what was so interesting is when I came back and we worked on chakras, and there was something stuck in his second chakra, which affects that area. Am I right?
Yes.
And we narrowed down that there was something. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not claiming I'm a medical doctor whatsoever. But we got to the issue of the relationship, and then we worked on the second chakra, and it got all cleared up, right?
Yes, actually it did.
And so did I.
Well, I don't know about you, but I know about me.
Me
Okay.
and you. I was fine after the first 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes.
Remember?
Yeah, yes. Okay, yes.
Okay, so people are writing comments. So let me see. I can't read them all, but your cousin's still around you, okay?
Yeah, I was wondering if there was anybody else in particular that would be around.
No, but your cousin is. So he are you still with the relationship?
Yes.
Because he's bringing that up again. Interesting. He's like, remember I told him? So he'd like you to figure that out. I'm going to leave it there. You know what that means, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I pull a card for you?
Please do.
Thank you for letting me share that personal story, because after we worked on that second chakra, your energy was totally clear and you were completely fine after, right?
Yes.
Amazing. And it was related to a relationship. So the second chakra is, if you guys anybody have a problem, sometimes we just have blockages there that we need to release, and then things will clear up. I'm not saying don't go to the doctor, but that was the case with Philip and I. I was matching his energy. So what does Philip need to know first? Highest good. When the weavers call your heart, look at this card.
Okay.
When the weavers call your heart, card number 34. It's so beautiful. I don't know. I'm just learning this deck, and it's such a beautiful, balanced deck. And being flexible, cultivating resilience and adaptability. There is no such thing as a situation that's perfectly set one state of being. Nothing difficult and painful will remain that way forever, and nothing joyous and free will remain in the same expression forever either. Imagine the weaving of the threads of fate in the tapestry of life. The threads must bend and move as they are pliable and supple and are not meant to be rigid sticks. Life is the same way. Your experience in life now requires you to be adaptable to conditions and flexible as how you respond to them. My daughter just reminded me of that today. How do you respond to things, right? This card's asking you to be flexible. Right now, release any rigid ideas of how you think things should be, how the form of things should be, how another person should be, and allow the state of wonder and curiosity to lead you. Ask yourself in wonder, what might I discover here? Let go of your assumptions. Be present in this beautiful opportunity offered to you right now. Fate has brought you to this moment, but destiny will be what you make it mean. Does that resonate for you?
Yes.
Good. Being flexible. Thank you so much for tuning in and letting me share our story.
Well, thank you.
And I hope I see you again in a session when you're ready.
Definitely. Thanks.
Thanks, Philip. Great to see you. Stay well. Thank you. You're welcome yeah. I'm so glad you stumbled across my life too, KJ. Okay, let's see. Who's next? See if we get some mediumship. Jessica. Okay. Come on up, Jessica.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Lisa. Whew. I'm flicking some energy. I'm just feeling your energy. There's people around you. You'd like to connect with someone, right? Is that what you're hoping for?
Sure. Yes.
Female energy, right?
Okay.
Strong female energy, yes?
Yes.
Immediately when I saw your face, it was very strong female energy. And you were thinking about this woman recently, like almost every day. Would that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry for your loss. Is this your mother?
No.
Grandmother?
Grandmother.
Thank you. Okay. Because it's real. So I knew it was mother, grandmother. It's hard to tell you how I see it, but this is your mom's mother?
It could be, but I've been thinking about actually my dad's biological mother.
Okay, your mom's mother. Do you look like her?
No, I look like my dad's mom.
Okay, because it's the grandma that you look like. So
Yep.
they're both around you a lot. Your mom's mom passed first?
No, my dad's mom.
Well, then she's the stronger one. That's so interesting. Okay, this is your dad's mom then. Okay, and you look a lot like her. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. There's a big disconnect with her, wasn't there?
Yes.
Like I'm drawing a line and I write disconnect. Okay, so there was a big disconnect with you and her. Does that make sense? So hang on. Okay. Also, she had spoke a few languages. Would that make sense?
That I do not know.
Okay. Because I feel like she spoke a few languages. Let me get it. New pen. Okay, and the disconnect was miles away, like miles and miles away. Does that resonate?
Yes.
She said miles away.
She lived in Canada.
And years too went by
Yep.
without her knowing you.
Yep. She was passed before I was born.
But she knew you before. Yeah, interesting. Miles away. Wait a minute. Miles away. Okay, so miles away. I don't know what that means, but
My dad was adopted.
okay.
And nobody really knew her.
Okay, that's what that means then. Because she keeps going miles away, like she was just out of the picture. Yeah. Interesting that you've been thinking about her because you were close to your mom's mother.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your mom's mother's here too. Okay. So
yeah.
let's talk about the one you were close to for a second, and then I'd love to see you in this session if you want. Your mom's mother was so lovely, and you had her for a long time, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because she's telling me I was in her life for a long time, and she adored you. Okay. And you guys were close. Did you used to like played cards or games, or she's showing me games?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, we did.
Uh-huh. She's showing me that you played games and cards, and she had a fun place.
Yep, we watched Wheel of Fortune every night at 6:30.
Okay, thank you. It's so weird because I drew this.
Okay.
That's weird. That's a Wheel of Fortune.
Right?
Yeah. Well, she's around you, and your mom's still living.
Yes, yes.
So please make sure that you tell her what's her name? Margaret?
My mom's name is Vicky.
Your grandmother,
My
Mama.
Joyce.
What'd you call her?
Just grandma.
I don't know what the M's for. I don't know who the M's for. And your dad's still living too.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The biological grandmother said that you guys were soulmates. So you've known her before. That's why you've been thinking of her lately.
So, from my understanding is her and I are very alike spiritually.
Yeah, interesting. Well, I'd have to dig deeper, but I'm going to let you go now. So at least you got your two grandmas around you. And if you'd
Awesome.
like
Thank
to session
you.
with me, I'd love to dig deeper and find out more about it because she's very interesting. She's very mysterious. She's very, very private. Your grandmother, that's father's side, and it goes really deep. So she's just giving me a sample.
Okay.
Thank you, Jessica. Nice meeting
Thank
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Nice meeting you. Bye.
That was cool. Interesting. Quinn or Twin, excuse me, whoever's next, come on up. Let's see. Thank you so much for that, Jessica.
I have a voice.
JK, if your chakras are out of whack, come get a session with me because they'll be so fine-tuned, you'll never feel so good. And you're like, hi, Twin.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, trying to get just a second. It's 10:30 here, so I gotta go in the other room where there's light.
Okay. You're welcome, Jessica. Thank you. And there's I don't know what that is. Okay, Twin, you ready?
Yep.
Can I pull a card for you?
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining me tonight. You could be anywhere in the world, so I'm going to pull. Oh, hi.
Yeah, I'm down in Florida, so it's 10:30 at night.
Oh, okay. I'm in California. Ant-infested California.
Ah.
Okay, nice to meet you. Thank you for being with me. What does Twin need to know? Is that your name?
No, I was actually trying to type something else and autocorrect put Twin in. I'm Tina.
Can I have your real name?
Tina.
Tina? Oh my God, one of my favorite names ever. I always wanted to be a Tina and not a Lisa as a little girl.
Which is funny because everybody always calls me Lisa. I don't know if it's how I signed my name or what. But
That's hilarious.
awesome.
I always wanted to be Tina. I always played Tina.
Mm-hmm.
What does Tina need to know for our highest good? And it's, I love this. Painting joy across the sky.
Beautiful.
Painting joy across the sky. It's asking you to lighten up, find the joy and the beauty in the small things. It's card number 23 if that resonates for you. Today happens to be the 23rd. Okay. This is perfect for you. Joy in all forms, loving life and being grateful, sharing joy and reverence for all of life. Life can be sticky and in some places, some days, where safety and trust may not come easily. How do you trust the world that's changing so rapidly? Will people seem more disconnected from each other than ever? And more disconnected from nature and spirit. You work hard and you hope for the best, but you can easily get disheartened and disappointed. Life can be a struggle sometimes, and it can be unfair and corrupt and hopeless. However, simultaneously hopeful, brilliant, trustworthy, good, and beautiful. Nothing will ever be perfect, but neither will anything ever just be permanent. You can bring your attention to the beauty of the cosmos, of nature, and all her inhabitants. Beauty within each person you encounter. Can you remember the joy when you see something that makes you happy? This card's asking you to find the joy. Joy doesn't need the outer world to behave. In fact, the greatest expressions of joy can rise from your own deepest sorrows. Remember that joy is an energy, and a contagious one at that. When you cultivate it and spread it freely, the outer world will reflect it back to you within a form that is so meaningful and beautiful. Choose joy today, and soon you'll note how much richer and fulfilled you are. In fact, more reasons to be joyful will spring up in your outer world to the more joy when you pay attention to it. Does that resonate for you?
Makes sense. What's the name of that card? Bring joy to the world?
It's painting joy across the sky.
Painting joy across the sky. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So it's finding your joy. So if you've been looking at things with, the cup half empty.
I've been kind of at a stuck point where I don't know which direction I need to go next. And having to look to find, be extremely optimistic, look up at the clouds if I'm feeling down, and just,
Yeah. Everybody I know is going through a transition right now. A big transition. It's not just little ones, major, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not getting any people around you, otherwise I would tell you. And if you want a session with me, they'll come through. But in this moment, I don't.
Okay.
The reason why you're here is to hear this card. Okay, there are no accidents. So what it's asking you to do, if you don't mind me saying,
Please
is
do.
Whatever choices you make, do it joyfully. Find it with joy. Find the humor in the world. Notice the colors that bring you joy. What makes you joyful? And then the things that you want to attain or the next right actions will come easily for you.
Okay.
It's a mind shift, and we're constantly changing. So it's asking you to find your joy. And it's really within. I love green. When I wear green, I love green. I wear hot pink lips. Why? Because it makes me feel joyful and happy. I don't do it for you. I do it for me.
I love the hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you. The hair. I had it for 6 years, pink. My daughter-in-law was going to have a baby, and I said, let's color it pink. Think pink. And she had a girl. I wanted her to have a girl. So 6 years already.
Awesome.
Anyway, thank you so much, Tina, twin.
Thank you.
I hope I see you again, and thanks for joining me. Have a
good
beautiful
night. Thank you.
Bye. Oh, interesting. Finding our joy. We got to find our joy. Okay, whoever's up next, bring them up. I'm not keeping track. My fabulous producer is Christopher. Hi. You're muted.
Sorry about that. I'm
No
Christopher.
problem.
Not feeling too good today. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm here.
I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. It's so nice to meet you. Okay. Do you have a question for me?
I just want to know if you see anything for my future in like love life or health.
I don't do health readings. Because I don't do health readings. But have you been looking for love for a while? This is my pendulum saying, this is my pendulum. Let me show you how it works. Show me which way is yes. Let me stop it. Can you see the whole thing?
Yes.
Show me which way is yes. Show me which way is no. It's going to switch. Show me which way is I don't know. It's going to go in a circle. And show me which way. See, it's going in a circle. I'm not moving it. Show me which way is I don't know. Don't care. Doesn't matter. Don't give a crap. Always goes the opposite direction. See that?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you been looking for love for a while?
Quite a while, yes.
Okay. I'm going to pull a card for it. How about that? Show me
Sure.
turns. Yes. Should I pull a card for him? Yeah. I'm going to do it out of the wisdom of the oracle. You know, my first hit intuitively is to start loving you more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Start loving you more. And if you're ready to meet the next right partner, you'll know how you'll love you more. And because there is no unconditional love in a relationship. I'm going to tell you that right now. The only unconditional love in a relationship is with your pet and your parent or parent-child, hopefully, right? When
Right.
you're in a love relationship, there's conditions. There has to be to make it healthy, right? So the more you love you, naturally, the other person's going to love you more easy when you're in alignment with what is going to make you happy. Does that make any sense?
Perfect sense, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Thank you. Okay, and it's interesting. The card that I pulled is the Yang. So it's asking you to step into your masculine energy, right? The male energy part of you. This is, we all are balanced with yin and yang. And this is card number 1 in the deck, but I find it very interesting. And if you're looking for the one, right? Can't make this shit up. The masculine principle is of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. So it's asking you to take some action. The first action, my gut feeling, is start loving yourself more. Okay.
Right.
Yang represents the power of action and energies that propel the world forward, manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. So I'm ready for the next right love, and only holding high vibrations regarding that, meaning I can't have it, doesn't work. You want to attract the new love, you have to act as if it's already there. Okay, I'm already in love, but it starts from within. The perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. The relationship piece. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. So the action is, you see a pretty person, whoever that is for you, male, female, it doesn't matter. You go ask them out, take the action, right?
Right.
So if you don't take the action, you're always going to lose because you didn't take the risk. So this card's saying, make a move, baby. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good. So go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance the tune of love. Take the lead. Okay, you cannot make this up. This is the perfect card for you for tonight. Did that resonate with you?
Yes, I will take action and stay happy.
Yeah, love you more. Do what you love. And you see the person that you want to ask out or have a coffee with, say, hey, can I buy you a coffee? Whatever it is for you. It's asking you to make the moves.
Well, I will. Thank you.
Good. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Have a good night. That was interesting. Okay, thank you so much. Let me see the comments. Anybody resonate? Someone has another chakras. Jessica, no, who has another chakra? Oh, KJ, chakra balancing's phenomenal. You can read some of my testimonials. They're amazing. When you have your chakras balanced, you feel like, I don't know, like a scrub brush came in through the center of your head and cleaned out all your insides, scrubbed them out, and got rid of all the dark energy or stuck energy, and you feel great. In fact, I did a session recently, and her eyes were so bright white. It was the same color of her dad's shirt. It was amazing. Okay, whoever's next, bring them up. Thank you so much. Hi, Kayla. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Good. How are you? Nice to meet you too. I was just wondering if any of my chakras were blocked.
Great question. I love this. Yeah. The thing is we are human. Before I show you with my pendulum, and I already have a sense. So with me, when I do chakra bouncing, I first of all, I'm clear audio, visual, all of the audios. But when I do chakra balancing, I see your chakras lit or not lit. And my pendulum is going to show you yes or no, because it's a divination system. So it's going to show you what I see. Okay.
Okay.
We have not met before.
No.
It's nice to meet you tonight. So show me which way is yes. Kayla, just say your name for me 3 times, just your first name.
Kayla.
Thank you. Why did I ask you to do that? Because it brings you in your body, okay? Gets you grounded. So we're going to just see if Kayla's chakras which chakras are out of balance, because there's always 1 or 2. Show me which way is yes. Here's my pendulum's direction, yes. Show me which way is no. Here's my no, always goes this way. Show me my maybe, always goes this way. Show me I don't know, don't care, it always goes the other way. Okay? There you go. So wild, isn't it? I always think it's so, I've been doing this since I was a kid. Okay. Is Kayla's root chakra grounded? No. How about her second chakra? Is that in balance? No. What about her third chakra? Is that balanced? No. What about her heart chakra? You've had a lot of grief.
Yes.
Your heart chakra is not either. And it's okay. You're not broken. You're just out of alignment. What about her throat chakra? Because you don't speak what your stomach third chakra says. Right? You
Right.
get a feeling in your gut. It's got to come out the throat. And you're just blocked right now. What about her third eye? Is that open? Nope. And the crown. Her crown chakra. Her crown chakra is open. Interesting. Is Kayla's crown chakra open? Yep. How about her third eye? Nope. Throat? Nope. Heart? Nope. Third chakra? No. Second? No. You're not grounded? No. But the crown's open. So you're getting these ideas. You're elevating, in different ways, but it doesn't have anywhere to go because you're blocked. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take a minute and we're all going to do this for you, Kayla. And then I'd love for you to see me in a session because you will feel amazing when we get to the root of why they're blocked. And it's so painless. You might cry a little bit, but you're never down. Okay. You always leave high out of all my sessions. So high vibing. I want you to just close your eyes. Anyone can join me, but I'm going to see how the pendulum's going to change when I get Kayla grounded. Okay. This is just a random thing. Okay, Kayla, just close your eyes, then cross your legs, please. Thank you. And anyone else that if you're not driving, want to join me, it's great. I'd like you to just imagine a beautiful ball of light, Kayla, 3 feet out in front of you that's the size of a baseball and the color's red. It's a high vibing red and it's like candy apple, Ferrari, ruby slipper. You name it. I want you to take a big deep breath and exhale. There you go. And I want you to look at that beautiful ball of light and just say to yourself, I can be completely grounded when I look at this light. There you go. You're going to take a big deep breath in and inhale and attach that beautiful ball of light to the base of your spine, root chakra, and exhale. There you go. And I want you to take another inhale and imagine that beautiful ball of light becoming as wide as your hips and shooting straight down to the center of the earth, 7 miles, boom, down. It's a column of light. I want you to just say to yourself, any energy in my space that's not mine goes straight down my grounding cord. Boom, it's transmuted to the center of the earth. So you can see this column of light as wide as your hips. If you were to bend down and pull on those root that root chakra, you wouldn't be able to move it. Just breathe. We're just doing a quickie. There you go. I am completely safe and secure in my body. That's your mantra. I am connected to the center of the earth. I can stand tall. All my basic needs are met. I can be so secure in my surroundings and in my body. Excuse me. I am safe and I'm secure. There you go. And then take a big deep breath and then come back in the room to me and let's see how you feel. How was that?
Good. I felt warm when we were doing it.
Yep. Show me which way is yes. Show me which way is no. Is Kayla's root chakra now grounded? Look at that. Yay. You feel better, don't you?
Yes. Yeah. I feel
So-
lighter.
Yeah, you just released all this crap that was in your. You can do that too. You know, all the energy in my spaces don't mind go straight down my grounding cord. Boom. You just got grounded.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me just ask it the opposite way. Is Kayla's chakra ungrounded? Is Kayla's chakra ungrounded? No. Is Kayla's chakra, root chakra, grounded? Yeah. There you go.
Thank you again.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being with me. Nice meeting you.
You too.
Thank you. How cool is that? That's how energy is so powerful. Did anyone else do that real quick? We can do it on TikTok later. You can join me about 8:30. Anybody else?
Hi, Lisa.
Huh?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah,
You got your pen. Okay.
I
Wow.
do. I just, I'm really open to anything. Any messages that I need to know or anyone that's there, just anything that I need to know for my highest good, really.
I love it. I'm going to pull a card for you because that's what you need to know is a card.
Okay.
And I love your face and smile. You're so open.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is my baby. Are you familiar with Oracle cards?
Yes.
So what does Angela need to know for her highest good? I have your permission to pull a card.
Yes.
Thank you. What does Angela need to know for her highest good? Message in a bottle. Interesting. Card number 15. So it's like you're getting information coming to you. I'm going to read the guidebook because you don't know the meaning. And when I do a in session, like just a quickie, what's interesting is a message in the bottle. It's about communication, things coming through, things that you may not see. It's or it's also what's interesting about this card. It's like when you hear other people's story and you're like, oh my God, I can totally relate to that. It's like a Cledon message. A Cledon is when someone gets a message, but it's really for you too. So this is about communication. A Cledon, an ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you can receive them, when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your eyes open for someone might say just the right thing that will have you answer your own question. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. So whatever you want, you can have, right? The prosperity piece. You are on target with your purpose and your passion, and you are coming to alignment with your destiny. And Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right track. Expect a call, a new opportunity, or a message from an old friend or business contact that will lead you closer to your dreams and greatest desires. Spirit has been listening to you. Yay! Does that resonate?
Yeah, it absolutely does. Just like feel like I've just been just like the synchronicities have been crazy lately, and for like the past like couple maybe like 2 or 3 weeks now, every single time I look at the clock, like in the morning and at night, it's my birthday, so it's 9/19, September 19th, and it's just so
Oh, wow.
yeah, every single time.
I'm the 15th. No wonder I like you, fellow Virgo.
Yeah, yeah,
Isn't that interesting? So you're seeing repeated numbers.
yeah.
So it's about honoring you, your birthday, right? What do you need to do? It doesn't have to be, it can be your birthday any day, right?
Yeah,
Just say
absolutely.
it's your birthday. Do it, right? Maybe that's what that means. Like
Yeah.
celebrate today like it's your birthday. That's what that's telling me.
hmm Yeah, that makes sense. Everything else too, just like, even when you were reading for other people and different messages, like I'm just like, oh yeah, that sounds like something I really needed to hear. I can definitely relate to that.
I love that. Yay. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Nice meeting you.
You too, Lisa.
Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Whoever's next, come on up. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Lisa.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I just had to write something. Sorry.
You're fine.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I'm so glad to have you here. Let me get comfortable. How are you tonight?
I'm doing okay, actually. Actually just got back from the grocery store, had run some errands, and just got settled in. So, doing okay.
Well, thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you.
So did you lose a husband?
Not yet. I've lost a daughter,
Okay. I'm sorry about your daughter.
and actually today was the day she went missing. So it's been a tough day, but it's been a good day. I'm doing okay with it. She's in a
You're
good
still
place.
married. You're still married, yes?
Correct.
Okay. This is the father of your child.
No.
Okay. The father of the child you're not married to. Is he alive?
He is alive, yes.
Okay. I don't know why I felt strong male energy around you on the other side.
My dad maybe he
Hang
passed.
on. I want to talk about your daughter for a minute, but I can't go in very deep because this is I do this a lot in private sessions, and I'd love for you to see me sometime because then I can hold space for you. First of all, I'm so sorry that your daughter's gone. You don't know where she is.
I'm sorry. No, they found her. Yes, they found her finally. Yes, 8 days later.
How many?
8 days later. Yes.
Oh, wow. I'm
Sure.
so sorry you had to go through that because what I heard was a span of time of not knowing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 8 days.
So I wrote a line, and then you wrote 8. I wrote a line, which means length, and then
Right.
I wrote what you said, 8 day. I'm so sorry. Whew.
Yeah. Here's her beautiful picture.
Yeah,
Behind her.
let's see. Can you tell me her name, please?
Haley.
Haley?
Kaylee. Kaylea.
Sorry,
Okay.
Haley. First of all, I want to send you so much love. It's not, I work with parents, and unfortunately in the, life cycle, the child's not supposed to go before a parent, of course. And that's in the human body form. Okay. And I want to tell you on a soul level, it's different.
Right.
Because it's the soul's journey. And I know it doesn't make it easier. And I know it won't make her come back.
Right.
But we all travel on our soul's growth. And I'm so sorry you had to experience this in your lifetime of a loss so profound. And so it was very tragic. And I'm sensing all this stuff. There was a lot of police involvement. There was a lot of posters put up. There was
Not a lot of help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't really help me try to find her much, and so it was rough. It was a rough 8 days, but she's good now. I know she is, and
She's around you a lot. And how was this like 2 years ago? What's 2 years mean?
2 years doesn't mean a whole lot. It was 5 years today.
5 years. Did you do something 2 years ago?
2 years ago, probably maybe.
Why am I seeing planted trees?
Planted trees. I don't know. That's something that I have actually wanted to do for her. So maybe that's something that she would like for me to do.
Yeah, 2 years. I wrote 2 years planted trees and flowers. So
I haven't really planted anything in her memory yet, but I would like to do that. So maybe that's something that I should go ahead and do, of course.
Yeah.
But I've always kept her gravesite and the place that she was found up. Kept.
Of course. And she knows that, but she also wants you to know she's not there. She's with you a lot.
Right.
Okay. And she was young. She was 20s, right?
23, yes.
Yeah. And today's the 23rd.
Yeah.
And I pulled the 23 card.
So many synchronicities after
so can you just please know that she's with you all the time? I would love to do a session with you in private because it goes very deep with what happened and who was involved. Because I'm not going to do it here. She had a private. I'm getting all these hits. My head hurts. Okay, and I think you know what that means.
Yes, I do.
Okay, my head hurts like a mofo. What?
Maybe she got hit.
So yeah. And what happened, what transpired after and who was connected, you've also found out too.
Correct.
She's showing me the circle that came together, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
I think that I'm on the right path. But I don't know about the suicide issue.
Okay, we'll have to talk about that if you want to,
Yes.
But there was a lot of crime tape. There was a lot of exposure when it was happened, right?
Around our small little town of where she was found, yes.
Okay.
But
that's what she's showing me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry. She's around you all the time. Plant the tree, plant the flowers, and she'll know.
I sure will.
And her favorite color is pink and purple.
Yes. And teal. Yep. Pink and purple.
Right? Pink and purple. She said plant pink and purple.
Pink and purple. Okay.
Those were her favorite colors.
All right.
I honor you and sending you so much love. And when you're ready to book a session, go to spiritualtalking.com. And
I sure will soon.
I'd like to hold space for you to work through all this because it's messy.
It's very messy.
And it's heartbreaking. And I'm sending you so much love.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're
Means
welcome.
a lot. Thank you again.
Carla. You take care.
You too. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Let's all send Carla some love. Whew. Okay. My producer said we can go on a little bit longer. I just want to send Carla some love. I work with parents a lot and with their lost children that have passed. And, when your parent dies, it's very difficult. When your pet dies, it's very difficult. And a child, there's just no words. So it's so important when I do on TikTok. I don't like to do, I will channel the child for a minute, but I want to be able to hold space so that the parent can get the healing, right? And to get the exact messages from their loved child, Sad. Anyway, anybody else? We can take a couple more minutes. Hi, Tina. I am doing free live reading. Yeah, I have a couple minutes. So Trina, if you want to get on, please do it. Let's see, I'm going to be live on TikTok later. So anybody else in the back? Thanks. Okay, no one else. I'm going to close it up. Click link. Oh yeah. Click link above. Okay. Yeah. We got like 5 minutes and then we're going to wrap it up. So if you, anybody else, I can do a card for all of us. Anyway, let's see. You're welcome, Carla. Of course. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Tina, what does that mean? What type of reading should I get on your page? Twin? I don't understand. Todd, nobody else in the back? I'm going to say, first of all, I appreciate all of you for being with me. And let me take the glasses off. And, we're on a spiritual journey, having a human experience, and we're souls first. I'm going to wrap it up with this. We're souls first, and we reincarnate. We choose our parents. We choose our family. We choose our groups. We choose our lessons that we need to learn again. But the only reason why our soul can evolve is through a body. And the soul, when it's not in a body, also evolves. But to learn lessons, it has to be in a body, has to know joy, happiness, sadness, harmony, health, lack, abundance. And that's how our souls grow. So we can either stay in a lack mentality, or we can stay in an abundance mentality, and we have a choice. So I'm choosing abundance and love and joy, and noticing that any blockages that are in my life, looking at them and going, what's the reason for that? What am I holding on to? What do I need to let go of in order for that block to move? So you might want to think about that if in your life, if you can relate to that at all. And I'm going to pull one more card for all of us. And I so thank you for following me and being with me and listening to me and my spiritual path and enlightenment, and helping you understand that I've been like this since I was 8 years old. People that know me for my whole life are always blown away, like, what? I didn't know you did this. I didn't know you were like that. It's like, yeah, I've been like this my whole life. Why didn't you tell me? Well, I thought everyone kind of was, that's my answer. I thought everyone could see and feel their loved ones that had passed over, but apparently not. And now I do it. And it's an honor and a privilege to speak to all these souls that have passed over that are always still around us. We get so much information and light and love from our beloveds. And whether it's a pet, whether it's your parent, child, sibling, friend, they're never really far away. So in that, I'm going to pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we all need to know for our highest good right now in these 24 hours? And again, and you cannot make this up, it's a Cledon. It's card number 15, the message in the bottle, which is, what we just talked about, which is about noticing the signs, noticing the synchronicities, getting the Cledon message, getting the Cledon message of, oh, that's for me. Listening to the signs, noticing what the bird has to say, listening to the song, watching the truck go by, right? with a message, and I'll just reiterate it for you. Communication is sign of Cleodon, the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle being delivered to you with a different message than what you might think it is, right? Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, and when you believe them, you can receive them. You allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. You may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, or a music or a song. Keep your ears and eyes open, for someone might say just the right thing and give you the answer to your question. Today's message is this: Spirit hears you. Spirit loves you and replies to you favorably. So know that you're never alone. You're always divinely guided. And that's what I know to be true. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate this time and space. And I will see you next week. And go to spiritualtalking.com. I will never again DM you for money, ask you for a reading. If you want to have a session with me, it's spiritualtalking.com. On all my social media. Please don't get scammed by anybody else. There's only one Spiritual Talking and one real Lisa Silverman, and that would be me. Thank you all so much. I'm honored and grateful to have you with me. You could be anywhere in the world, and you chose to spend your time with me. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Love and light.
The truth is here and now on WLTKDB Talk Radio at WLTKDB.com.